about the debasement, both of the body in which they serve, the party in which you and I were once members, and the rule of law. These guys standing around, I mean, no one defended Trump's conduct, and now they're all defending the crimes he committed to cover up the conduct.
Yeah, Nicole, I think what's new to say is this. Look who's not there. The thousands of protesters that Donald Trump asked to come to his side, the millions of Americans that he says are outraged by this, that Speaker Johnson and the backbench members of Congress say that they are there representing. Nobody else really cares about this. They're not out there trying to defend Donald Trump. They're hoping the matter goes away, which then leads to this question that you pose about how emasculating it is for members of Congress to show up for this trial, simply to bend a knee to the former president and show loyalty, either out of some type of patronage opportunity or for the active consideration of a spot on the ticket. Emasculating and humiliating, come up with whatever words you might. And then I think it gets down to the integrity of the institution of the Congress. And I know Charlie Sykes talked about this as well, I think. To see the Speaker of the House go to an active trial and now to see members follow him there and essentially try to interfere with the administration of justice, to tell the American people that the courts now are corrupt, to try to undermine the judiciary, to see the members of the House Republican caucus do that is a grave threat. It is part of the insidiousness that leads to January 6th, to suggest that because law and order cannot be trusted, we then have to take this in our own hands. They might be wearing blue suits and white shirts and red ties, but each one of them might as well be carrying the pitchforks and the bats that we saw on January 6th, because they are challenging democracy in that courtroom just as much as the protesters on January 6th were.
And Miles,